What's up, guys? It's Gio, and welcome back to another episode of PokeBattle Saturdays, where every Saturday we come on here to PokeBattle and ladder for about a half an hour. It's a super fun time, it's super chill, and it's going to be a lot of fun. This week we're using a team. I can't remember who this team is by, but I may leave the link to the RMT in the description below. The team is called On That Aqua Jet, We the Highest Jet. It's a Belly Drum Azumarill team. It's a lot of fun. These are the 6 members. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because everything's pretty standard. Belly Drum Azumarill, Choice Scarf, Magnezone, Sash Lead Chomp, Scarf Lando, Sub DD Gyarados, and Mega Medicham. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a battle here. And we have a battle versus Boris, who actually is a really threatening team. I feel like I saw this team on an RMT somewhere. I don't know. I might have. He's almost certainly going to lead with Terrakion, so I'm going to go ahead and lead with Sharkishino as he leads with Terrakion. I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake, predicting him to taunt, which I do get correctly, which is great. And then I can just go ahead and click Earthquake again as he gets his rocks up, which is fine by me, because I still have my Sash intact. As long as he doesn't go out into his what looks to be Choice Scarf Staraptor, then I should be okay. But, you know, he could be running something other than Choice Scarf Staraptor. He goes for Hidden Power, but I am Sash, and so my taunt is now worn off, and Sharkisha has actually picked up 2 kills at the start of the match, which is actually really helpful for my team. And I'm just going to go ahead and get my rocks up here as he ends up going for the Quick Attack. Knocks me out, but takes the rough skin damage, which is fine by me. So at this point, I think I'm going to go into my Lando, because Lando threatens out this thing pretty easily, and I'm just going to go ahead and click U-turn as he goes out into his own Lando, which I am fine with, because I can go out. Oh boy, what do I go out into? I'm going to go out to Mega Medicham right here, as we do not see leftovers, so he is more than likely Scarfed. Because, you know, you don't really see Earthplate Lando. And now right here, I'm going to go straight away for the high jump kick. He doesn't really have a whole lot that wants to... Actually, no. I'm going to go for the Zen Headbutt. And one thing I like about PokeBattle is that the cancel button works, because I am able to live an Earthquake, and now I'm just going to go straight away for a Zen Headbutt because I don't want him Swords Dancing on a Bullet Punch. And he's able to take me out, which is kind of cool. I'm going to go into my Choice Scarf Lando, though, and I'm going to go straight away for the Rock Slide because I went for U-turn last time. He decides to go out into this thing, which is fine, because I'm going to go out into my Magnezone, as he would more than likely he would more than likely go for the knockoff. He reveals he has Life Orb, which is fine. I'm just going to click HP Fire as he knocks me out with another knockoff. And at this point, I'm going to go into Azumarill, because Azumarill does actually have the better matchup versus this thing. Let me actually see how much speed Azumarill is running. It's running 164. Okay, I'm going to go for a Waterfall, because I think it can knock Bisharp out after Life Orb Recoil. Hopefully he doesn't flinch me with an Iron Head, as he ends up going out into a Staraptor right here. I'm a Staraptor, I'm on that go-go triggers when I ride up on the water gun. If you see up on my side, duck, I spit toxic. You gon' need an antidote, man, I make it rain like a dream world Polytoad. Y'all don't get it right, I'm that S-A-M. Y'all haters couldn't see me with the flash H-M. Alright. Confirmed for next Cypher IMO. I'm going to go for the Aqua Jet right here, as he ends up going for the return and knocking me out, which actually kind of stinks, but I'm going to go into Gyarados right here, get the Intimidate off, and I'm going to go straight away for a Waterfall, as I am able to live the return. I'm not able to knock him out, which stinks. I think I'm going to go into my Lando right here to get the second Intimidate off, and back into Gyarados, sacking. Oh god, I lose this. Alright, so I just got beat by a Mega Pinsir, so that's my bad. I'm just going to go for the knockoff, because whatever, he'll be able to take me out. So that's a good game, Boris. Boris is actually pretty high up on the ladder. I haven't gotten to play as much as I've wanted to on PokeBattle recently. I've been focusing a lot on just trying to get better. I've been playing a lot of PO. I've been playing a lot of RU recently. So, you know, I haven't exactly been playing a lot of PokeBattle. I'm kind of waiting for Season 2 to start. And we have battle against Screwhacks 8C's team, who has the legendary squad in front of me. That's fine, you know, I don't have anything against using legends. I'm just going to lead Garchomp right here, and as he leads his Suicune, which is nicknamed Mega Polytoad. I don't have Taunt on this, because this thing doesn't get Taunt. I'm just going to go straight away for Rocks as he goes for Scald, gets the turn 1 burn, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I can go out into this thing right here. As he ends up going for a Calm Mind, I'm just going to go ahead and click Thunderbolt, because I don't mind if he switches. I can do a lot of damage to this thing right here. I basically want to force him to... Okay, did my thing stop recording? No, okay, I'm good. Alright, I basically just want to force him Oh man, I don't want to switch directly into Medicham though. Alright, I'm just going to keep clicking Thunderbolt. And he will be forced to rest on this turn, so I'm going to go out into Bongos. And I'm going to go straight away for the Belly Drum, as he ends up getting a Calm Mind, which is great. Then I'm going to click Play Rough, and I will be able to knock this out, assuming I hit, and I do. So that's amazing, because now I destroy his squad. He ends up forfeiting. Latias would have been able to take a hit, but I beat him regardless after that. So that's a pretty good game, and we're going to grab another match right here. I also like how fast PokeBattle moves. That's one thing I really like about... I love PO and PokeBattle for the reason commonly that the battles move way faster than they do on PS. On PS, like, it may take like 15-20 minutes to play a match. Like, usually it only takes about 8 or 9 if you're playing offense. But okay, Black Star. I like the Attack on Titan reference, I think. Yeah, I have never seen Attack on Titan, so get the 2x4s and crucify me. But anyway, we were able to do some pretty good damage with those rocks. Get them rocks up. Actually, rocks actually kind of hurt his team because he's using a Defogger weak to rocks and he's using an Arcanine. Arcanine's cool, but not necessarily the most competitively viable right here. Okay, sorry, I gotta stop carrying on my sentences. I'm gonna go into Scarf Magnezone. I'm just gonna go and click Volt Switch. If he wants to switch to Garchomp, be my guest. But I don't think he anticipates me to be Scarf. He ends up going out into Thor, which is his Zapdos, and he's Citrus Berry. So, okay. Alrighty. I think right here I'm just gonna go out into Vilando, and I'm just gonna go ahead and click Rock Slide because I should be able to do some pretty good damage to this thing. He is physically defensive. Actually, no, he's not especially defensive. I'm an idiot. Why did I say he's physically defensive? He obviously took 0 damage from that Volt Switch. Took 27%. Like, I get Magnezone isn't strong, but right here I'm just going to go ahead and click Rock Slide because I want this Zapdos gone. It frees up a lot of room for my Azumarill to sweep, and Azumarill is used as the primary win condition on this team, so in order to win with Azumarill, I gotta break Garchomp Sash. Done. And then I have to get a Belly Drum off versus his Conch Elder. So, right here, I think I'm going to go out into my Gyarados as he ends up going for these Stealth Rocks. And I'm just going to take this opportunity to Dragon Dance. I think he's going to switch out, and I will be able to outpace his team. Okay, he's Dragon Tail. He's Dragon Tail. That's cool. Right here, do I Belly Drum and win? Or does he knock me out? You know what, we're going to risk it. Risk it! Risk it for the biscuits. I think he's going to want to switch out because he looks like a bulkier variant of Garchomp, considering he has Dragon Tail. And he won't necessarily want to fight me. And I just realized that this thing over here is going to come up with the songs that are playing. So I'll turn that off next time. I apologize. I don't even know if you guys can hear the music. I'm going to... Okay, we're gonna hope you guys can hear the music. If it's a little quiet, I apologize. I'm still kind of getting into the whole ScreenFlow thing. I'm using ScreenFlow to record now because ScreenFlow is a lot better than Camtasia. I never actually used Camtasia to record. It just, oh my god, are you kidding me? I never actually used Camtasia to record just because it was pretty lacking in the department of being able to actually record things, because you would always I always found myself sounding like I was trying to swallow the mic, just because, oh my god, he lived. Okay, but it's going to be a double down, so it's fine. I have 2 Scarfers left. I'm going to go out into my Magnezone right here. And we'll see what he decides to go out into. I think Flash Cannon will be my best play, but regardless, talking about ScreenFlow, recording with ScreenFlow is really nice because it fixes any audio sync issues I could potentially have. And it'll allow me to have things such as in-game music, meaning Let's Plays will finally be a little bit more bearable. I'll have an update video on Let's Plays later at some point. I don't really feel the need to release one right now, and he's not floating on a board, so I'm just going to go and click Earthquake, and 2-hit KO this Garchomp. Oh wow, he's really bulky Garchomp. In before Ice Beam. Ice Beam Garchomp isn't necessarily unheard of. It beats other Garchomps really well, but he just ends up going for the Dragon Tail. In the Trap is out here balling. I'm just going to go for the HP Fire, just in case he wanted to switch, but Sneeze inbound, so mute mic in 3, 2. Oh man, I love being able to mute my mic so much. Alright, so right here I think I'm going to go out into the Lord Mega Medicham, and I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, quick Fake Out, get rid of this Sharkeisha, this Garchomp right here, and let me straighten out my mic real quick. Zarwiggle. I'm really self-conscious about my mic being too loud. He ends up just knocking me out with the Iron Head, but it's fine because I have Scarflando, and I can just go ahead and Intimidate. I'm just going to mess with this guy for a second, and I'm going to come out and Intimidate, and then I'm going to Dragon Dance in his face because I can, and he's Scarfed. Wow, he still outspeeds me. Oh yeah, well, no duh, he's Scarfed, he outspeeds me. And there we go. So I'm able to knock him out with the Waterfall, so that's pretty cool. Unprofessionalism at its finest, me checking that I've been recording for 10 minutes and me not having a timer just sitting here with me. But anyway, I like ScreenFlow a lot better. It doesn't pick up my audio quite as loud. I'm thinking that one of the reasons it's picking up my audio really loud is because of my my mic. I've had my mic for a really long time, actually, and you know, like I have a pair of PX21s sitting right behind me. I just have to buy the adapter. I think I'm going to order that later today, because that'll be really nice. My audio quality will be a lot better. So I'm really actually looking forward to that. But so looking at leads here, he has Thundurus. I'm just going to go ahead and click Stealth Rock. If he taunts me, so be it. He just goes for the HP Ice, that's fine. I don't really mind Thundurus. Thundurus is really cool. So I'm going to talk about this for just a second, because I think this is kind of a cool topic to talk about. As I click Rock Slide versus this Thundurus, and he tries to T-Wave me, so it's all good. I think if Deoxys wasn't my channel mascot, that I would either have Thundurus, Suicune, or Mega Venusaur as my channel mascot, because those are three Pokemon that I really, really like. But right here, I think I'm going to go out into my Azumarill, and he ends up going for the Defog. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and click Play Rough. So he goes for the Psyshock. I eat that up though, and I knock out his Latios. And actually, looking at his team, he's incredibly delayed around Azumarill weak. I played really poorly with my Azumarill, which is one reason that Azumarill isn't going to do a whole lot of work, because I'm just going to sack it here to this Heracross. Because he also gets beat by a sub-DD Gyarados after I eliminate Heracross. But like that, these things all die to Aqua Jets. That dies to a Play Rough, that dies to a Play Rough, and this thing just needs to be weakened. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and Metacham right here, because Young Lean is a god, and I'm going to go ahead and miss my Zen Headbutt. You know, sometimes you miss your Pin Missiles, sometimes you miss your Zen Headbutts. You know, there's not a whole lot I can do about it, so I'm just going to go ahead and move on. I'm just going to go ahead and click Volt Switch right here as he is going to close combat. I'm going to go out into Gyarados as he actually Earthquakes. Okay. Right here I'm going to go ahead and Bounce as I avoid his Rock Blast and then knock out his Heracross. So it's a little unfortunate that I had to miss my Zen Headbutt. But he goes out into Mew right here. I'm going to go ahead and sub in its face as it goes for the Willow, and I'm going to start Dragon Dancing right here, because I think after one Dragon Dance I beat his team. He goes for the knockoff, he's able to break my sub. I'm going to Dragon Dance one more time, predicting the Willow, and right here I'm just going to go and click Waterfall. He burns me, but I have a Lump Berry, so it's all good, and I think this game is about under wraps, because I beat him now with... Okay, he goes out in Talonflame, which is what he needed to go out to. He knocks me out, he's banded. I'm going to go out into Magnezone right here, because I lose nothing by it. I can go straight away for the Volt Switch as he switches out into Entei. And I'm going to go out into my Choice Scarf Lando. I'm going to go ahead and click Rock Slide. If I get burnt, that's unfortunate, but I thought he would switch out so bad. But I don't think he wants to stay in and take a Rock Slide. He ends up just going ahead and sacking Talonflame. I don't necessarily agree with that play. He could have like come in and crit me, because I am Scarf, but I'm going to go ahead and sack this thing right here as he goes for the Stone Edge. And I believe he's banded. No, he's not banded, he's Assault Vest, so I will outspeed him no matter what. Since he is not Choice Scarf, I can just go ahead and click Earthquake and knock him out right there. So that was a pretty fun game, and we're going to grab another game right here, and we are 15 minutes in. So, looking at TreeButt26's team, I feel like I've played him before, and because of that, actually, oh, you guys won't even see like the songs coming up. Okay, that's cool. But regardless, looking at TreeButt26's team as I accidentally scratched my computer with a pair of fingernail clippers that I'm holding in my hand. He is So I want a Azumarill as a primary win condition, which I can do. I need to weaken. I need a Trap Scarm and beat Breloom. So I'm gonna go ahead and lead this thing right here. Lead Mechomp, and I'm gonna go turn 1 for Rocks. As he just spores me. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Outrage though, as he goes for the Bullet Seed. And he will just be able to go for the Mach Punch because he got a pretty high roll right there. Personally, I would have gone for the Mach Punch right there, just because I wouldn't want to risk a turn 1 wake up. But right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and sub up, as I now get a free turn to do whatever I want because I get to bounce right here. And Gyarados is the most expendable member of my team. I'm hoping he goes out into his Skarmory right here to take this. Yeah, there we go. Now he's trapped. Alright, so here comes Magnezone. Hopefully he just stays in, and he does. So that's cool. And all sorts of bad highlighting. I'm just gonna click Volt. Wow, I don't knock him out. Okay, Gyarados saved me. He ends up going for Rocks, and I'm just gonna go ahead and click Waterfall. I should have gone for T-Bolt there. That's my fault. But you know, what can you do? What can you do? But I think I can beat this thing by simply sacking Gyarados, and I'm just gonna go ahead and bounce right here. I don't wake up, but it's fine. I can go ahead and fake out right here, break Breloom's Sash, and then hit him with the Zen Headbutt and hit him with the jab, like dun 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 dun. And there we go. That did 99%. I can Bullet Punch right here and take Chandelure out. And we'll see what he decides to go out into here. I'm assuming it's going to be his Mega Pinsir, which is fine by me. It ends up being his Keldeo. Sure, I'm just going to click Zen Headbutt, to be honest. He goes for... Oh, that is Specs. I should have seen that coming from a mile away. I'm going to go out into my Azumarill, though. And I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and Belly Drum. I'm real. He's going to switch. He's going to switch because I don't think he wants to stay in right here and take a Play Rough from Azumarill. And he ends up going out to Sylveon, so that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and go for the Waterfall right here because I will be able to knock Sylveon out. And then I can go ahead and click Aqua Jet versus his other stuff. And he ends up going out to Loom, Aqua Jet. This should do 63%, right? Am I right or am I right? Come on now. Come on, Azumarill. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money, honey. Yeah, Aqua Jet will be able to knock him out. He was probably going to try to support me right there. He goes out into Keldeo, which is fine. I'm just going to go ahead and go straight away for the Play Rough, as Hidden Power takes me out. That's HP Grass or Electric. Neither of them I really appreciate, but I can go out and Scarf Magnezone, which I think wins me the game by just clicking T-Bolt. Yeah, that's not going to be able to take 2, and I'm Scarfed. Maybe he doesn't anticipate Scarf. Maybe he's thinking I'm Specs. But at the end of the day, I don't think it matters. That was definitely Specs damage from Keldeo on Metachamp, which means that I will be able to outspeed with my Scarf Lando. And that's one pro of running double Scarf, is that you have a lot of speed chilling in the back. So here's Young God, going to finish off the game with an Earthquake. So that's pretty cool. We are actually back up to 1,100 again, which is a decent rating. I think when I ladder for PokeBattle Season 2, I'm going to ladder with Stall, because a lot of the Season 2 changes, if you guys have been following PokeBattle, and if you haven't, you should. It's a lot of fun. PokeBattle, a lot of people are voting for like Zard X to be moved up in rating, which really helps my team and pretty much any Stall team. He leads Cobalion right here. I'm going to turn 1 go for my Rocks because I don't think he's going to stay in. But anyway, a lot of wall breakers are having their amounts moved up, which is amazing for me because it allows Stall to really have a pretty prominent role in PokeBattle. And there's some pretty cool... I have some pretty cool ideas for semi-stall teams that could also work when laddering. Kind of like the Banded Stoutland team in NU. That's a lot of fun. But he goes into this thing, and this thing's a threat. He 2-hit KOs the Sylvester Azumarill, I think. He's just going to knock me out with the Dragon Pulse. That was a poor play, in my non-professional opinion, because I can just come in and Belly Drum right here. Yeah, I'm just going to Belly Drum. because most of these things, when they're in the rain, are specs, and he just gave me a free belly drum. Oh wow, normal gem fake out is actually going to hurt, but I have, ooh, yum, I have Aqua Jet in the rain. Something dies. He actually has another turn of rain, so he can go back out into Kingdra if he wants to, and probably hit me with the hidden power, but I'm just going to click Aqua Jet. I do 47% on Kingdra right there, which is amazing. And now I can go at the Medicham and hit him with the jab. Just kidding, I'm going to go for the fake out, because that should burn off his last turn of rain, and then I can go straight away for the high jump kick and knock out whatever decides to come in. He does not have a safe switch in a Mega Medicham. High jump kick was kind of risky there, but I didn't want to give his Darkrai a free switch, because Darkrai can actually do a lot of work. He goes into Mr. Mime right here. I'm just going to go ahead and click Bullet Punch. I don't think Mr. Mime survives this. Oh, hey Bash. Hey Bash. Yeah, so there's the Bullet Punch. That does a lot of damage. He goes out into Darkrai. I think I'm just going to go straight away for the Bullet Punch and get off some damage. He ends up Dark Voiding, which is cool. I'm just going to go ahead and high jump kick as he nasty plots. I have double Scarf, so I'm not super scared. He knocked me out with the Dark Pulse. He's also Life Orb, which is fine. I'm just going to go into Gyarados, and I'm going to just go for the Waterfall. I lose nothing by it because I am Lumberry. And I think that's the game. Yeah. I mean, if he runs enough speed to outspeed Gyarados, so be it. Yeah, he does, and he has Volt Switch, but it's weak. So I end up taking him out. That's a good game. We are slowly moving up the ladder right here. This is pretty cool. And as you guys can see, it does take a long time to ladder in PokeBattle. Like, in 30 minutes, I've lost once, I think, maybe, during this session. Yeah, I lost once. Losing once in 22 minutes on Showdown gets you really high on the ladder. Losing once in 22 minutes on PokeBattle gets you like 90 points. But anyway, we have a battle versus Leon right here, and Leon has a pretty cool team. I'm going to go ahead and lead with Sharkeisha, and I'm going to go straight away for turn 1 Rocks. If he really wants to, he can Sacred Fire and fish for a burn. He ends up missing, which is really unfortunate, but I'm going to go out straight away into Magnezone and trap him right here. Now I just click T-Bolt and get rid of the physical wall in his team, which really opens him up to basically the rest of my team. This is a really well-built team. I think I'm just going to go ahead, and I actually need to keep this thing for Keldeo. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my Garchomp right here, because if he does go for the close combat, then I can eat that up and get off some damage on him with Rough Skin, and then I will be able to outspeed him in the following turn. Let's see what he decides to go to right here. There's a lot of people in the chat though. But kind of looking at what my win condition is for this match, I guess, I think Azumarill puts in a lot of work if I can weaken Keldeo and weaken Latios. He ends up just forfeiting though, so that's cool. He was actually high on the ladder, so we got 19 points right there. He wasn't high on the ladder, he was a lot higher than us though. We will see. Let me see. Okay, sorry. I was reading the chat. I got distracted. But anyway, we have a battle versus Shekland. Shekland? I think that's how you pronounce it. Looks Quiver Passy. I'm just going to go ahead and lead Garchomp as he leads Donphan, which is fine. I like this lead matchup. I was battling Pikachu earlier, Pikachu 173, and we had this lead matchup earlier, and you know, I'm fine with it. I get my rocks up pretty much in any scenario. He has Rock Tomb for whatever reason, meaning he has rocks, spin, and I'm actually really able to weaken that thing. I wouldn't be surprised if he just goes for the rapid spin right here, banking on the confusion. Oh, he went for the Rock Tomb again? Okay. Anyways, right here, that thing may be able to outspeed it, and I don't like that. That is that thing I am not quite as fond of. So I'm gonna go into Mega Medicham, and I'm gonna go ahead and click Fake Out right here, because it gets me a free turn no matter what. It allows me to get my speed up, and then I can knock out something on the next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Zen Headbutt as he goes for the Ice Shard to get damage off, and Donphan is down. So I actually outspeed his entire team, unless he's like Scar. What's his Scar? I don't think he runs a Scarfer. because he does have Venomoth. He ends up going into Luke, and I'm just going to go ahead and click high jump kick. I would not be surprised. Yeah, that's a Mega Luke, and that is a gone Mega Luke. He goes into Mandy right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and go into Senior Thing and eat that up, and then click Volt Switch. I'm assuming he's Volt Absorb. Alright, I just kind of wanted to scout which Absorb he was. I'm going to click Volt Switch again as he scalds. So he's staying in for sure. I'm just going to go out into my Medicham right here. And that was an incredibly stupid play on my part. I should have just sacked Gyarados, because Gyarados actually doesn't do anything as long as his Lantern is around. And I've actually really been wanting to try out a set that I almost got beat by on the Showdown ladder. Okay. I see how it is. But it's a really, really fun set where it's Gyarados with Natural Gift and whatever berry produces a 100 base power grass move. Oh my god. Okay. This happened the other day when I was recording with Try. But, so I'm sitting in this chair right now, and it's like one of the office chairs that's kind of spinny, and you can like adjust it up and down. And when I sit on this chair, I put my feet on like the little legs of the chair, because it has 4 legs with wheels on the bottom of them. And if like I move my ankle the wrong way, then it like presses the little lever that causes the chair to go down, and I just like fell all the way down, and that like freaked me out for a second. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go for the waterfall versus this Mandibuzz. Do 24% as he ends up roosting. I'm gonna Dragon Dance because real, and he just knocks me out with a foul play, which is fine. To be honest, I think I lose this match, but I'm gonna go into Azumarill anyway. I don't think he wants to take a play rough, but we'll see. I win with Azumarill if I can beat his Lantern, and Lantern is going to be kind of difficult for me to break. It ends up, okay, he can just sack it, that's cool. I think I knock him out with the Knocko Jet, so I'm just going to do that now. Yes, I do, so that's cool. That's actually really amazing. He ends up going out to Venomoth right here. I'm just going to go ahead and go into this thing as he ends up going for a Sleep Powder and missing, which is also amazing. I can go ahead and click Rock Slide and get damage off. It's a little unfortunate he had to miss, but like, what is it, 75 base accuracy? Like, you're going to miss sometimes, just like I missed my Zen Headbutt earlier. It's unfortunate that it had to happen, but I couldn't do anything about it. I end up flinching with a Rock Slide, so he's getting hacked out right here, but I don't actually think he can win the game anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. I'm just going to go into Azumarill predicting the Roost, as he ends up going for the foul play. That's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and Belly Drum right here. It's risky. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, now I can Aqua Jet and do damage, and do massive damage, which actually allows me to come in with Magnezone. And that's all the prior damage I needed. I can go ahead and click T-Bolt, and click T-Bolt again, and I think I can knock out this Togekiss. Yeah, there it is. So that's a really good game. We're actually moving up the ladder. We're 1,155 now. We're nowhere close to top 500 on the ladder, but okay. Actually, yeah, we'll grab one more match because I already hit the Find Battle button. We have a battle against Mungo Jerry's team, and he actually has a really good team. Kind of weak to, actually no, why are you running this though, if you have this? Don't be normal Charmander. I'm going to go ahead and lead Sharkeisha, because Sharkeisha is amazing, and I'm going to go ahead and go for my rocks as he ends up going for a Shadow Ball, and I outspeed him. I don't know, I'm just going to click Outrage and do damage. If he wants to go into Gardevoir, fine by me. He ends up going down to Salamence. If you're not Scarfed, you're going to die. But I'm assuming he's Scarfed the way he brought it in. But if he's Scarfed, and okay, he goes for the Aerial Ace. Okay, that's certainly cool. But I'm gonna go into Gyarados right here, and my team is just like 6 or like 5 Wall Breakers. So I'm gonna go ahead and Dragon Dance right here as he Aerial Aces, and I'm gonna go ahead and Bounce as he does not knock me out, and I spring up and I hit him with the Bounce, and we'll see what he decides to go into here. I'm kind of expecting Zard. Actually, no, he doesn't have a thing for this. He ends up going out into this Alejandro. But I'm going to go ahead and Waterfall, and I will be able to do pretty good damage to that. And he is Life Orb, which is cool, I guess. I'm going to go out into Lando, though, because Double Down bringing the Scarfer. And he goes out into Zard. I feel like he's Zardex. I'm gonna Earthquake. Oh, he's Zard. Whoops. Whoops. So I messed up right there, but you know, I can make up for it. I'm gonna Volt Switch right here, and I'm gonna knock him out. And I'm gonna go into my Mega Medicham, because Mega Medicham can fake out that thing and then switch, if that's what I need to do to win. Into going into this though, dude, you die to a high jump kick, so go for it. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the HJK right here, just because the water's power is weakened in the sun. He ends up going for the Dark Pulse, so that's a good game. So if you guys did enjoy today's episode of PokeBattle Saturdays, please make sure to leave a like. I'm dropping things all of a sudden. I hope you guys couldn't hear me like clickety clacking this pair of nail clippers in my hand. I just do it because like when I play I get nervous. Hopefully my audio is not too loud. Hopefully you guys can't hear this thing all the time. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy today's episode of PokeBattle Saturdays, please make sure to leave a like. Since this show really does help show support for the stuff that I'm doing here on the channel. Also, make sure to answer today's comment question of the video, which is, what are you guys doing with your 3-day weekend? For those of you that have a 3-day weekend, and I moved down in my chair again. You know what? I'm just all sorts of whacked. But anyway. And with that, I urge you guys to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. And with that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.